Okay, what we're looking at now is the case that came with the Peavey T-15 guitar, and it may take more to try to restore this case than it did the guitar, but the first thing I've got to do is get this foam out of here. This guitar is almost 30 years old, and the foam has just disintegrated. So what I'm going to do is just try to pull out the big pieces that I can, because like I said, it just crumbles in your hand. And then whatever I can't pick out with my fingers, I've got this putty knife that I'll go in and scrape out what I can. So let me do that. Suggestion: whenever you buy a new guitar, or I guess actually when you buy a used guitar, you always may want to check into the little compartments in your case. That's what I just found. Got an old pick, Herco nylon pick. Yeah, that's pretty old. And these ancient guitar strings, Stay in Tune strings, 011. And you always wonder, and I'll probably go on and look on the internet, see if these strings still exist. Akron, Ohio, made in USA. So yeah, these are probably old strings too. Probably maybe as old as the guitar. But anyway, I just thought that was kind of neat. So that's how you never know, because I hadn't opened this before now, but this little compartment, it was sitting in there. So always take a look at your compartments. Okay, I've got all the foam that I could remove from the case. So what I'm going to do now is just take like a damp cloth with some warm water and just go over the whole case. Try to get any loose dirt off, and where the foam was removed, where it just kind of disintegrated into powder, you still have some like tacky glue that it kind of attached to, so kind of got like a little sticky mess here and there. But like I said, I'm just curious. You always wonder about where this has been. I can understand if if it was dusty or something like that, but it seems like actually it's dirt. It actually seems dirty. Like I said, I don't know if it was stuck under a house or in a barn or where, but I guess that's part of the mystery of getting a guitar is trying to figure out the history of it. Anyway, just going to take a damp washcloth and just go around inside and out and try to get all the surface dirt off. And I'll be back after I do that. Holy cow. The rag I started with a few minutes ago, that was totally white. This is just from the inside of the case. All the dirt that I've gotten off of this. So I'm going to rinse this out and take another pass at the inside and then go for the outside, because this case is filthy. Okay, I've gone over the case with a damp rag, and hopefully you can see how dirty this and soiled this is now. I've washed it, rinsed it out like twice, and it's just dingy and dirty as it can be now. So there was tons of dirt inside and outside the case. Don't know how that happened, but anyway. Next step is to get some kind of protectant. I thought I had some Armor All, but I found some STP son of a gun. I'll just now go through and put a light coat of that on the case, inside and out. Okay, so now I got the case kind of all polished up, but I want to show you something. When I put the son of a gun protected on there, I thought I'd just be shining it up, but look how much more dirt I got off of this case. I don't know, just kind of amazing how much dirt and grime was on it. So the only thing left is really, I've got to decide if I'm going to try to find a replacement for the foam that I took out. I'm not really sure how available that kind of thing is, or I got to make sure I pick a foam that won't damage the guitar's finish if I put it in there. Of course, right now I've got the guitar over on my rack, and I'll probably keep it there, until the heat kicks on in a couple more months. So I got a little time to think about it. So if anybody out there that's watching this has done anything like this before, and you can give me some suggestions on what kind of foam would work well, because this was glued in, so I don't know if I would try to glue it or double sided tape or Velcro or something like that. So at this point, I'm looking for suggestions. So anyway, I just want to show you, I guess, with a little bit of effort, you can get something that looks kind of rough, looking pretty nice.